Yeah, hello and welcome to our Banter Blitz show, the first show of 2017. I hope you all had a good start to the new year. It's already, 4th of January, but still Happy New Year is a good way to start the show. Okay, let's get going. I already get a couple of challenges and supposedly there's someone really high rated in there. Killer 05, that's a really high rating. Oh, somehow I couldn't click that. Let's click it. Okay. Killer 05, so kill me. Or try to at least. Get a Benko? No, we don't. He doesn't have a title attached. It's a little bit unusual for such a high rating to have no title. Knight c2 here, that's a rare move. Ah, come on. Yeah, Killer 05, what are you up to? b3. Yeah, bishop c5, e3, maybe. No, then queen c6. Okay, let's start with this move and see where it leads to. Okay, not so great to be honest here. My dark squares look a little bit questionable here. Try to play bishop to c6. Okay, I managed that, which is not... Okay, it's not a huge achievement, but still quite happy that I got that in. Yeah, hello to all of you in the chat, many regulars around. And yeah, this is not so dangerous, I think. Queen trade doesn't feel all that dangerous. Knight a5 maybe, just attack those pawns. Okay, I can go d5 even here, right? He cannot take. sc3 is hanging. Yeah, I think I'm fine here, right? Yeah, I play both. I play 3-minute and 5-minute. For the commentary, 3-minute is usually a tad quick, but if you really prefer it, I don't mind if you challenge me to 3-minute. Yeah, so what am I doing here? I'll probably bring this over to c5. Yeah, black is just a bit better here. I wonder here, knight d4 check. It looks extremely vulnerable. Maybe I don't have anything, but it would be weird. Knight, king f4, e5 check. I don't see a win. It's a bit disappointing. No, It's not 1-0 and it's not a draw. I'm just a bit better, but it's not, doesn't look all that decisive. C5, there's rook d4. I'm just fixing the weaknesses here. So let's prepare f5. Okay. Okay, can check. I can also bring the knight over to c5. Okay, I can do this first. That wasn't such a great move, technically speaking. Okay, I won on time. Yeah, I wasn't so great chess-wise. I mean, I was very clearly better and didn't really convert it all that well. Alright, okay, I'm happy with the win in the first game. So, who do we have? It's all kinds of challenges here. Let's go Alekinen. Got white. Is that a 3-minute game with no increment? I think it is, right? So, yeah, I've got a King's Indian. Going to play the Petrosian system. Knight h5. Yeah, here g3 is not a bad move. But I don't know the details. Petrosian system I looked at a long time ago. Huh, why is that working? Why is that a move? Shouldn't work. Oh, but isn't that nice for white? Yeah, that looks bad. Look bad for black. Yeah, I've got the H file open. Looks pretty nice. Okay, what am I doing? I think probably take. I wonder if d6 is a move here, or just get everything in play. Rook h4 and then doubling, or c5 also comes into consideration. Maybe c5, bishop c4, those kind of things. Not quite sure. This one, okay. Okay, how are you developing your bishop now? Yeah, I can play Queen e6 or c7. That rook looks very, very wrong. But okay. This simple approach should be good. Just take f5 next. I will still take this pawn. King h8 was a bit more dangerous, I was thinking. So what now? Rook d6 or something. And then rook h6. Knight probably goes back here. Or what exactly? King g7, I take the knight. Doesn't work. He has to go back to e8 or something. Something like that. Yeah, and now what to do? Can check here and can queen g7 probably. Yeah, I'll just take it. Shouldn't be bad. I'm not actually threatening all that much. I just recognize that. This looks dangerous, but there is no threat really. Oh. But now I'm threatening c8. I was still e2, huh? It's kind of unfair that there's no win. How strange. Very strange. No, I lose on time. This position, great. Just before I take the rook. Yeah. Too lucky, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Do I have some kind of system here? Yeah, I'm starting from the top. Today, Ale Arroyo. Yeah, this is why my rating doesn't get high. I keep losing those kind of sick games on time. I mean, I'm totally underrated here. That means I have to play. For quick mates if I lose on time every game. So let's play for direct mates. F2 is the goal. Here we go. Yeah, it's a tad inconvenient, really. If he goes e3, I play f6, and this bishop is trapped. Yeah, white doesn't really have a great move here. Queen e1 he can play, but I take b2 then. It's not easy for white. Okay. I'm happy to take the material. Just greed is good. Sometimes it is. Let's take everything. So the question is, do I take h4 also? It's probably a bit much. I think I return one pawn here to get to e5 with the knight. Maybe he can go c5. Yeah, my position is a little bit uncoordinated still. And that was helpful. Getting that terrible bishop traded on c8. Oh, an early resignation by Alex Arroyo. Thanks for playing, Alex. Or not Alex, it's just Ale Arroyo. Sorry, Alejandro. So, wish, I'll take that. Okay, I've got black. I can do a funky pre-move, okay? Most of the time, knight f6 isn't all that terrible. Yeah, the Botvinnik system is interesting for white. It's not so bad. I played things like that myself. Yeah, let's play aggressively here. Play for g4. White definitely wants to go knight f3, but g4 is this is not so easy for white to handle. And again, I have this it's always the fear to lose on time, so I'm going to play this aggressive way. Yeah, I don't know. Not taking seems strange. Knight h3, but it doesn't really look all that fantastic. Yep, just back. I think I'll take that. And I'm happy to announce that I'm winning the queen. Okay, yeah, that was a quick win against Vicious. Yeah, thanks for playing Vichy. So, Kostakis 02 is the next one here. I've got white. I'm going to play e4. He's a candidate master. So, 1e4. What are you doing, Kostakis? The French defense. Okay. Playing a funny sideline. This is better than it looks, which is probably not a big achievement because it looks strange. But yeah, not so bad. So how to do this? Just take and go d4 maybe. Okay, do I go f4, knight f3? Maybe just knight f3 immediately and go from there. I think I'm going to take this opportunity. White, black cannot so easily take with the knight. At least I think this should lead to a slight advantage. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop g5 check, king b1. I don't know. And he doesn't want me to take on c6. So I don't know. It looks a little bit inconvenient for black. This one. Okay. I could have taken, of course. But just keeping the knight looks good as well. Yeah, let's open up the d file. My development is of course not that great, but this looks good. Maybe, and it's not really an attack on the a7 pawn, but it's something that he cannot ignore for the whole time. The whole time. Oh, okay, if I move the bishop, he might take on g2. He might really do that. Okay. Didn't even consider it. Okay, so then I'm taking all this away, knight d5 and stuff. Huh, interesting. Bit unsure about it, but bishop c3, king c2 can attack this pawn. He might take on a4. He might just take on a4. No, didn't do it. Yeah, I actually overlooked something here. I overlooked that now g2 is actually hanging. It's a bit awkward. And now he threatens to take, huh? Nah, that was bad. That was bad. Not a good way of playing. That doesn't look very dangerous. He has some issues here actually. Bishop d4 will be a bit difficult for him to keep the pawns. He just about does. Okay, but I have to speed up. It's still, of course, a draw. Oh. Okay, whew, I actually won on time at the end. Yeah, tough game against Kostakis here. So, Johann Wilhelm Möbius. That's a bit too long. Can we play a little bit quicker? 4 + 2 is a bit too long. Maybe you can do 3 + 1 or something. Okay, Floris the 7th. That's probably how it is pronounced. Yep. Oh, the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix attack. Yeah, I think if black has not committed to d6, this is not particularly great with the way this unfolds. So I'm winning a piece. Ah, it's the 12th. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's the 12th. I can do this Roman counting, but so I'm winning stuff, but my position looks a bit messy. King takes. Huh. I actually believe this is a theoretical line, and black is better, but it is, of course, a complete mess and can easily be misplayed. It's actually Floris XLL. Small L's. Okay, so what's going on here? Some rook d1 check maybe coming. I don't know where my king should go. My king is really unsafe. Tja, let's not spend ages. Knight d6 is actually annoying. If he checks here, he has a check on d6. That's not good. And that was a pretty awful move. Yeah, he's got rook d1. And I don't have a clear square. Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that also is feels a little bit annoying. I really don't like this position. No, my goal for 2017 is not to reach 2,700 in Blitz here. I think this would be a bit too easy. I think if I just take like 2 or 3 hours and play without commentary, I'll get there. But no, I have no specific big goal for this year. So Knight d6, now I have king d7. I always hate to have such an extremely open king position. It makes me extremely nervous. If he goes rook d1, I was thinking just bishop c2. Just take this. I don't see great discoveries. Maybe there is something, but I don't see it. Knight f5, actually. Okay. Just develops. Okay. Now, if he makes a discovered check, I can take on d1. Well, that should be fine, even though it's so murky. I can easily overlook stuff and get checkmated. I know how I've done many self-mates like that. So, okay, so I can take check first. No, knight f5 is a counter check. Oh. Anyway. There's no... I can actually do this. No, I cannot. Yeah. Okay, I mean, it's possible. Because I'm material up anyway. Wait, here actually bishop d4 is on. No, bishop e7. Yeah, well, that's actually technically simple. I could do that. Okay, he resigned. Yeah, thanks for the game, Flores. That was a very scary position. Probably there was something. I'm fairly sure. Okay, let's play K45 POF. Pre-moving c5 is okay. I think b4 isn't played all that often on move 2. a4. I think you can take or go here. Okay. Yeah, black has this option to go for this close position. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, so this. And play e5. The queen side is totally closed, and on the king side I think black has a little bit more. Knight f4 business. So yeah, f5 immediately doesn't really do all that much. Yeah, I still have a couple of prophylactic is wrong, preparatory moves. Yeah, back, or this one to f6 looks a bit weird. I didn't play that well. Wow, that wasn't good. He can go f4. How do I play that right? It's not easy. Maybe knight g8 and then f5. Yeah, I go back and then f5. Not so great what I did. I wonder if Kiri can just go. Yeah, I have to. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, now everything is totally closed. But at least I have some h5 left in the position. A diagonal. It looks scary, but I don't know if there's something great going on. Yeah, okay. I think I'll take this and go h5. And now how does he actually cover that? Probably not. Yeah, rook f2 seems the move. Yeah, he has to go rook f2 basically. And if I take, I'm not sure. I could have taken. Yeah, this is the thing. I could have taken also on h3 because of this hanging, but this makes it a bit easier. I could have taken the rook, but now I do. Yeah, it's easy, yeah, with so much, that many extra pieces. Yeah, so Karpov fell apart there. This close position is not that bad for black, but I lost so many tempi here. That was pretty strange. I think he was in some trouble there. I don't know. So Marcel Kirchler is the next one in line. Marcel, your turn to serve. So I have a Benko again. Yeah, Marcel, the Benko. If you go d4 regularly, you need to have something against this opening. It's one of those openings where not having a specific knowledge can really hurt you. I think many opening lines in d4 you can play with Yeah, some general concepts, but the Benko not so much. Yeah, I just play the normal moves. Queen a4 is a bit weird. Yeah, I don't think e4, e5 here is so dangerous. So. My idea is knight bh d7 to b6. No, he's not reacting in any way. Okay. So let's go for knight e5. Yeah, the knight e5 actually traps the bishop. It's funny. So let's see. I think this might be problematic on the light squares. Yeah, bishop c3 will win material already. I don't know if I want to though. Yeah, it's probably right. take the material. Not so happy that I have given up my my big bishop, but it's not that dangerous to have a bishop on h6 here in this precise position, because f6 will always save things pretty nicely. And I'm ready for queen a6 and then entering on d3. Check. g5 is also a move, trying to trap this. But okay, that is simple and not bad. Just enter on d3. Okay, yeah, let's just go forward. Yeah, that's the first Banter Blitz of this year, so we had a break over Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, any funny Christmas presents to talk about? Let me know what you got. Yeah, that looks awkward, that pin. Attacks the bishop, rook c2. And knight a2, rook c1 loses more stuff even. Nah, he loses lots of material. Yeah, this is the easiest. Just stopping the pawns and taking pawns. So let's do Zugzwang. Knight d3, knight e5 mate. Other checkmates? Probably not. But just winning the pawn isn't bad. Knight c2. For knight e1. That's mate, Marcel. Thanks for playing. Yeah, the Banco is an opening you really need to know some stuff. Otherwise, you will probably be worse with white. So we have Picasso 911. Okay, d4. Okay, I go back to a King's Indian, or maybe, okay, you can play the modern defense, but not this time. So, let's play the Petrosian again. Yeah, the Petrosian is an interesting system that's, I think, a bit underrated. It's probably not the most theoretically challenging line of all against the King's Indian, but it's still, I think, fairly poisonous. Vart here says he, I think it's a he, right? Is eating delicious ravioli. That sounds nice. Okay, let's see. I'd like to get in b4 here. I'm actually threatening this right away. Okay. And rook b1 and then b4. Bishop h6 is how it is often played, but not here. I also could have taken and play f4, but I think this is also interesting. I don't think I could play b4 in one move, as Carsten in the chat here suggests. If I could have done so, I would have gladly went for it, but I didn't see. I didn't feel that was possible. I'm not particularly hungry, no. But ravioli sounds nice. Actually, I only this year, not this year, last year in the summer, was the first time that I actually had ravioli in a real restaurant, not something like simple that you sometimes get in a, I don't know, back then in the like the food at university or something like that, or at the office back then. It was really nice. Yeah, c6 is the typical tactical trick here against the knight and bishop. Yeah, black is like coming with g3, but I hope this doesn't mean I'm checkmated. I get checkmated there quite often in the King's Indian, so it's not something completely unusual. Even though objectively speaking white is probably winning here, I can still spoil it. I know. So here I was thinking I just take and play this. Duke Russia dislikes my position. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think objectively black should be in big trouble here, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't have a great experience with this position. Okay, so what now? Queen b3, he has c4. Yeah, but just a normal move should do. Yeah, maybe knight f6 and he still hangs on. It looks weird, but maybe it's not so bad. This I'm taking. I dislike that I open up his diagonal, but it's just such a big pawn. So 97, no. I can probably attack the queen. Queen d4 maybe. It wasn't so great. It wasn't so great. Queen, I thought queen e5. Just taking everything now. Take everything. Okay, e6, there's bishop d4. That's not so great. Okay, thanks for the game, Picasso. Tough. I'm not really sure about all this. I like my position, but I might be wrong. I really might be wrong. It's absolutely possible. Yeah, thanks for playing. So we have next game, Petrosian 21. I go e4. Caruana Nakamura, was that Caruana's immortal game? It was a nice game, but I really don't know. I mean, I cannot say that I've seen all of Caruana's games, so it's not easy. It's difficult for me to really say. If you give me some time to look through all of his games, I can tell you more. Was definitely nice. Don't know about the immortal level. That always sounds very yeah, sounds like a bit much, almost no matter how good it was. Yeah, I wanted to play a3 originally, and maybe I should have done so. But okay, I felt that this should be dangerous anyhow. Maybe unjustified. Yeah, I don't have all that much firepower. It's not so nice to have this bishop traded. Huh, not so good. What happens? Huh, he resigned. Why did he resign? Huh, was that a misclick or something? No, my position isn't good, really. Not all good, not good at all. I don't know. Maybe he had to leave. Yeah, mom called for dinner or something. Let's play Ender Promotion. The next game. Come on. Would really like to play against play all challenges in one session, but it's probably not possible. There are just too many. Ender Promotion. It's not, probably not on. Or can you say that? Ah yeah, here we go. So let's play SSL. And I really don't know why he resigned. That was completely, did not really relate to the position, I think. Yeah, Queen d4 is an interesting move in this particular line. Playing the accelerated dragon. Yeah, the Maroczy bind is the most dangerous line against this opening. And it's something where I have a... Really? Can I not take on e4 here? Knight e4, knight c6, knight c3, knight d1. Should work. Bishop e3 is the normal move there, probably for some reason. Yeah, the Maroczy bind setup is the most testing line against the accelerated dragon. So if you feel you can handle that, go for it. Carsten asked why Maroczy. Why the Maroczy bind is considered the most testing, or what is the precise question? Yeah, the Maroczy bind is named after Maroczy, the I think Hungarian, right? I think he was Hungarian player. Yeah, this is a fairly normal looking position. The only thing is there's the f3 pawn is missing for white, which is pretty important. Yeah, now I'm attacking the c4 pawn and I don't really, it doesn't cover it. It was difficult, of course, already. Let's just take it. grabbing the bishop pair is rarely a completely wrong idea. So maybe here for the tempo, b5 I don't really mind. Yeah, the Maroczy bind is a good weapon against the accelerated dragon because white is so much fortifying the d5 square. He often can put a knight onto d5, and you have problems. You have problems against this a bit because e6 is often so much weakening the d6 pawn as the bishop is on g7. It's generally difficult to get something active going. Of course, well, here I have 1-2 pawns and things are nice, but in the under normal circumstances, this is not so not so great. I have a really good score with the Maroczy bind with white. Yeah, here I'm happily using all the weakened squares. Then I also get the c file. Not much fun to play this with white. Yeah, here the main thing was the early pawn blunder. Yeah, thanks for playing under promotion. Okay, so let's see, who do we have? Still a pretty long list. Is there someone on I haven't played yet? Vartje I haven't played yet, so it's a bit of a long time control. But okay, 4+2. Let's get going. Vartje is in the chat and probably now has finished the ravioli. Yeah, and they punished me with the Alekines. Nah, punish is wrong. It's not such a fantastic opening, but I don't know it. I think this is a line. That's a good question about the weather. We don't really have all that much snow here in Western Germany. I mean, it feels that, or it seems that it will be a lot colder later this week. But currently, this is okay. Nothing to complain about. Yeah, don't ask me about this opening. I have simply no idea. I want to play Queen G3 and maybe then Knight F3 to develop finally. Bishop D3 or Bishop C4 is running into knight forks. That's a fairly optimistic move. Queen d6 maybe, or something like that. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe you have to castle. I'm really not a huge expert, or any expert. Let's just develop. If he takes, the H file will be useful for me, I think. Yeah, southern Germany, like Bavaria, seems to be quite snowy. I today checked the weather for the Tegernsee area. I've been there on holiday 2 times, and it's very snowy there. But here currently, not so much. I did pre-move h takes g3. Okay, but here bishop d3 looks kind of normal. Bishop f5. That's probably not that much. Yeah. Bishop h6 in this position is probably not doing much. I have rook d7 at the end in those lines, but that doesn't feel all that fantastic. Bishop c3 maybe. That's a bit more interesting. Yeah, let's do this. Rook g5. I know it's a cheap idea, but activating the rook is probably not that bad anyway. And yeah, so yeah, not f6 please. Now he's defending this very well. This is also 4+2, I believe. So have to be aware that me being so much ahead on the clock is nice, but not necessarily all that decisive. Even f6 is possible. Doesn't lead to all that much for me. Yeah, taking a bit too much time, I believe. Tja. If I take c7, g2 will fall, and this is really not fantastic. Yeah, well played by Vatje. Rook d2. Oops, I forgot about rook d2. Yeah, this is of course equal, but it was just pretty slow. And black has got 2-second increment. I'm not going to offer draw. I mean, you should just hold the position there with the 2-second increment. Yeah. I always have the check. Now I can actually bring the king up. Huh, interesting. I wonder if rook c5 leads to a Zugzwang. We'll see. King f4, king d2, takes. Huh, I miscounted. Oh my god. This isn't actually winning. King f4, king g2, king f5, king f2, king e4, king g3. Oh my god, that's bad. Ah, stupid. That's bad. Yeah, there's still those pawns. Black can go over. Can go over there. Pretty awful. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I was totally lost there. Totally lost. I totally misevaluated that king and pawn ending. Whew. Okay, so new game. Yeah, very well played by Vatio, of course. Absolutely unlucky end of this really great game. Okay, Duke Crusher. Let's play. Yeah, Nasku1 is asking some opening questions, but it's just so it's a very general question and therefore difficult to answer. The opening that you need to play depends on your playing style, your preferences, and I cannot just say this and that is correct, or you should do this and that. It depends a lot on what you like in chess and what not. Your suggestion certainly sounded fine for King's Gambit. I don't recommend the King's Gambit under any circumstance, so definitely not. Yeah, Vatje, thanks for the game. It was you played very well. I think it was mostly coincidental at the end that I won. Yeah, Duke Crusher has moved his queen out pretty early on. Yeah, so probably just take and develop. Okay, so is there something else in the chat, some interesting messages? Oh, 94. That runs right into 94, Duke. So what to do? Knight c2 picks up the rook. It's probably good. Yeah, winning the rook here. Yeah, don't move the queen that often in the opening. That got into trouble very quickly. So let's play Zen Frog and see what the frog has to say. Jim Papadakis. Okay, again this b3 stuff, probably not. It will be tricky development-wise. So let's develop as quickly as possible and get the king out of the center. Yeah, Vatje, you were winning in this ending, of course. Yeah, instead of going to h2 and h1, just go to g4 and go over to the king side. That was the point. Yeah, here against Zen Frog, I'm just trying to keep material. You could have gone over to the queen side. So this is a bit of an inconvenient pin. Okay, I'm trying to get rid of it immediately. Yeah, taking it there doesn't really help all that much. I can try this. It's a little bit strange, but interesting. So, yeah, that looks a bit awkward there. against my knight. Yeah, not so great. But after bishop takes, I might have c4, even though my pieces look very loose. Might still work. Let's try c4. Yeah, pawn takes. I'm going to pick up some stuff. Yeah, knight c6 was the thing that I was intending. Maybe I have something better though. Bishop d2, there's queen a3, that doesn't help. Knight d3 can take with the bishop, unfortunately, so taking this. Oh no, my bishop on f4. I completely forgot that this was hanging. Oh my god. Yeah, been a long day, but still, I could have seen that. Yeah. So, well, at least I'm not huge material down because I have won some stuff and gave it back generously. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't like the active queen there. My king is really weak with g4 being played. Oh my. Strong move. It looks strange to go into the c file, but there is no clear way to exploit that. Especially my knight here on d3 doesn't have good squares. Maybe I have to go back. Not nice. We can play rook e4, bishop e4. Those moves, they look awkward. My knight doesn't really have good squares. And f4 is a good destination here for black. It's pretty awful, really. Not a nice square. Okay, bishop h1 is what he wants to do. But okay, this is at least a tempo. Yeah, cannot take. And rook d8 is just around the corner. Yeah, I don't like this position. It is not fun to play. Yeah, knight. I don't really see much point in knight c5, queen b6 again. There doesn't seem to be anything good there. And this knight move, I don't know. Let's try that. I don't want to repeat. I probably should repeat, but it's not very entertaining to do. Is rook c5 any good? Doesn't really help all that much, probably. It wants to go to f4 again. Yeah, I've got 14 seconds is the thing. The position isn't nice, but the time is the biggest issue. Just somewhere. Yeah, just lost, but not even rook c8 is a threat. He's not particularly quick, but it's impossible impossible to do. Yeah, didn't play that one well. Of course, I mean, just blundered f4, right? I mean, here, if I don't blunder this, I'm probably just winning. Or what about this position? It looks a bit weird. Yeah, I mean, this is then probably something else here. I mean, white should be winning here. I can take g6, take c5, and play bishop b6 at the end. Something like that, probably. Anyway, not here for analyzing, but for playing. Let's do one more 3-minute game to end this show. Do we have a 3-minute challenge? Yes, we have one. Palioxis with black. No, sorry, Nasku, you cannot just recommend one opening that is very good. I mean, there are many good openings, and they all can be selected due to your preferences. So, if you really feel you have no idea what your play style is, then maybe it is an idea to talk to a stronger player and see if he can help you a little bit to select things. Palioxis. Yeah, in general, it makes sense to play active openings, but you have to be cautious with the quality. Yeah, something like the King's Gambit is just not a good opening. Oh, Palioxis just resigned. Why? Nah, that's not a good way to end this show. Why did he resign? Nothing happened here, right? Okay, do we have a 3-minute challenge? I don't want... 5 minutes is a... Yeah, Knut und Knuffi. Let's play Knut and Knuffi. With black. I don't have such a great score, right? 2-1, okay. So where is Sicilian again? Ah, the same line. Yeah, the closed Sicilian is a very solid setup, of course. White can always play this opening and be confident that you're not going to be worse. Well, when in this position, well, he is actually worse. Not much, but a little bit. So I'm trying to immediately attack the white center. The knight on c1 and the rook on b1, this looks a bit wrong to me, so I'm going to tackle this with some aggression. Oh, not so quick. No. Go here first and then h6. It's interesting, trying to break this, but I will very quickly push in the center. So yeah, I can cover this or I can just ignore it, play e4. I don't think I can completely ignore it. The thing is also c4 is an idea. There's something better, maybe. Probably not, but it's okay. I mean, knight e2, e4 looks pretty strong. Yeah, I can go d3 immediately here. Or take here and then take with check. It's also pretty good. Yeah, it's hard to say. It all should win. Yeah, there's simply no good move here. Okay, a knight d3 is winning the rook. Or anything else. It's got knight e6 at the end. It's a bit of a nuisance, but I can also just take f4 here and win with the d pawn. Is that actually simpler? Naja, it should be fairly clean. Knight g1 mate is the idea. This is no mate though. Okay. Oh, I actually did not see that my rook is hanging. Yeah, I should have played this other thing. That was just a lot simpler. Now I have to actually calculate stuff. Nothing difficult, but still. Just promoting the pawn. Yeah, thanks for the game, Knut und Knuffi. Yeah, okay, thanks to all of you in the chat here on Chess24. I hope you enjoyed the first Banter Blitz, my first Banter Blitz of this new year, 2017. Again, yeah, all the best of luck to all of you for the new year. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye until next week.